Good Thursday evening to you, A.B.A.T E of Illinois. Hopefully, this is the last video that I have to do on the helmet bill for this week, but many of you keep asking for very frequent updates, so we're trying to give you the latest. We did finish session today for the week. We are back Tuesday, March 12th. In the interim, the bill did not get called in committee. We talked about that earlier this morning. It was not called in committee. The witness slips were noted. However, in Illinois, each week starts a new committee hearing, which means more witness slips again. So down in the comments, we will have the latest witness slip link, so that way you can continue to file your witness slips opposed to a mandatory helmet bill in Illinois. Also, as an organization, we agreed, because we have many friends down there in the legislature, that we were only going to call the sponsor of the bill. Unfortunately, earlier this afternoon, the bill picked up a second sponsor, Representative Margaret Croak. You can see the two numbers up above me for the Springfield offices. You are encouraged to call, be polite, and ask that they either not sponsor or that they withdraw the bill altogether. One, the bill is unconstitutional. Two, riders should have the choice in what they wear for safety gear. We are the ones who assume the risk with our own bodies. We know what we are up against. We make decisions on gear based on our knowledge of what's out there. And as technology changes, that rapidly changes a lot faster than government. Now, another note, a lot of you are going to ask, okay, what district is Representative Croak from? She represents Lakeshore Drive, and that should be, well, pretty familiar to motorcyclists. Why? Because the Lakeshore Drive area that she represents is the very wealthy part of Lakeshore Drive, where residents are mad that there is noise coming off of Lakeshore Drive, even though they built their very expensive condos, apartments, and homes next to this very busy road that has been there for decades upon end. So they want to try to make it a nice, quiet country club community up there. And one of the ways that they do that is they continually complain about motorcyclists. They try to institute sound cameras, which will target motorcyclists and target those of us that are working class and may have vehicles that are in slightly disrepair, because how dare we come through their area of Chicago. But the other part of this is there's yet another bill that Representative Croak has. She has a sound camera bill. She has this bill now targeting us with mandatory helmet laws. And then she has a third bill that bans the possession of body armor. And we've talked to her about that bill before, because in Illinois, anything with Kevlar is considered body armor. So if you wear Kevlar jeans to protect yourself as a motorcyclist, they want to ban the possession of that, but force you to wear a helmet, because this makes sense for motorcycle safety. I tried meeting with Representative Croak earlier this afternoon, but I know session was short. I tried reaching out in the afternoon when she was already on the floor. I know she wanted to get back home. That's fine. That's the way it works down there. However, three bills that are anti-motorcyclists, three bills sponsored by the same representative. Very obviously, some outreach is needed. So, you see the phone number up above me. Please keep those phone calls nice and polite. It is what we are known for. One of the best stories from this week, I had a legislative coordinator tell me they received a phone call from a person out of Colorado. And they talked about how nice the person was, how they thoroughly explained their point, how they were polite about everything, and how it was just one of the best conversations that that legislative coordinator had had that week. And it really gave them a different perspective of motorcyclists. So to whoever made that phone call from Colorado, thank you from myself personally and from A.B.A.T E of Illinois. And I hope that the rest of you from around the country, and yes, people are calling from around the country, and no, I don't care, because it does affect them. Illinois is home to the National Biker Roundup this year. We have the Springfield Mile, which is a nationally attended motorcycle race that brings in a lot of tourism for the state of Illinois. Both of these events do. A lot of people pass through here on the way to Sturgis. Illinois, being a free state, is a big draw. It is constitutionally protected. And yes, people who are angry about that have a right to voice their displeasure with the sponsors of this bill in a polite and professional manner. So please keep making the phone calls. Please file the witness slip that is going to be down in the comments of this video Remember, we're marking opponent, record of appearance only. If you need to put a firm, agency, all that fun stuff, you can put whatever motorcycle club you're a part of, independent rider, doesn't matter, or you can put ABATE or whatever your SMRO is. Just remember that under representation, you're going to put self, because that's what that's the way that protocol goes down here. Keep stacking those slips. We had 1,260 last week. Let's see if we can beat that number. And until then, hopefully I won't have to do another video, at least until Tuesday of next week. Keep the slips coming. We're going to keep the pressure up until this bill is finally gone and off the board. Thank you for everything. Keep it up. I'm proud to represent you guys down at the State House. Keep doing the good work. Talk to you later.